Jonathan, obviously it was a tight game for most of the action there. Kind of got away at the end. Where did things kind of start to slip away in the third?
Just gave up too much. It slipped away in the third, but that's only because Jaker was standing on his head in the first two periods. So, I think we gave up a lot of grade A opportunities. And against that team, they're dangerous. You give them enough, they're going to find a way to put them in.
As you say, Jake, obviously not the result he wanted, but he was so phenomenal for much. Do you feel for a guy like that in a situation like this?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think, I feel like I let him down. I feel like the team let him down. And it's a tough pill to swallow just because of how good of a guy, how good of a teammate he is. That one stings for sure.
Any other power play is obviously very good. Is there anything the PK could have done maybe differently to thwart some of those opportunities?
I'll have to watch it again. Happens quick. I know McKinnon kind of gets two similar goals there, kind of off the end wall, so I'm going to have to watch it again and let you know.
I mean, it's hard to defend a puck that just hits out of midair.
Yeah, the second one's good hand-eye, but maybe we could have closed them down quicker, got a stick on it, and I'll have to let you know later.
Dawson, it was obviously a tight game for much of the game, got away in the last couple minutes. Where did things kind of slip away?
I think they just had a lot of pressure there, obviously, and then those quick goals that they had there gave them some more life after Jack put one in, and then pretty much, we're hoping just to stick with it and make a push, but they pushed back.
Do you feel for a guy like Jake Allen, played so well throughout the game, then how things kind of pull out, feel tough for him?
Yeah, that's don't result in the way Jake played. He played unbelievable. He kept us in the game the full time, especially early on there, and when they had a bunch of shots there right off the get-go, and but he's unbelievable, so that's a reflection on him.
Is there anything the PK could have done differently? I know their power play is very good, obviously, and got some talent, but maybe, I don't know, how would you view the way the PK worked tonight?
Well, they bounce off the backboards, knocked it out of the air. Sometimes that happens and they go in.
Well, Sheldon, as we just look at this as the game finished here, it's how do you process a game like this where, yes, it was a tough first period, but your team found a footing in the second, and you were only within one goal with really about 5.5 minutes left in the third?
Yeah, you guys are right there. I thought we had our share of chances, especially in that second period. But even in the first period, we had a couple, and games right there. We don't score, so obviously that makes it tough. But we take a tough penalty in the second period, or excuse me, in the third period. And they score on it, and that's that was really took the wind out of our sails up until Jack's goal, and then. Another push and then another penalty, unfortunately. So, the game just kind of gets away at the end there. But we're right there all the way throughout, despite you being outplayed a little bit. Their best players are doing their thing, and we got to finish our chances. And we get enough saves to be able to keep fighting in the game. We just got to score.
We clearly saw the emotions from Jake Allen late in the third period. He really did an excellent job for about 50 minutes to keep this a really close game. What can you just say about his efforts and seeing an emotion like that from your backup goaltender?
Well, I think he's our number one goaltender right now. But I mean, he battled hard all game, probably too hard. That's why he was cramping up at the end there. So he was a little frustrated, and that's why I had to get him out because he was cramping up pretty good, dehydrated and such. So, he gave us a chance. Like I said, we were in the game because of him, and we didn't score enough for him, which is unfortunately has been the story when Jake's been in for too many games this year.
How do you evaluate the PK tonight? Obviously, a couple of fluky ones that get scored on you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, is early in the game it could get out of hand if the penalty kills do a job. Right, that 5-on-3 is a huge kill for us. They got just world class talent out there, and the PK did its job. Jake certainly supported them. But you just give those guys too many opportunities, and things start to go their way, and it's just exactly what happened. It's especially the first penalty we took in the third period there. That's a tough one. You're having such a hard time scoring goals, and you give them the second one. You give them power play, give them a second goal. It's an uphill climb from there, but still we're there. Jack gets a huge goal, and it's hard to win when you score one goal.